It is good. It is good. Words that God said just before evening. Words that have definition, dimension, and depth. Everything that happened, it is good. It is good. Words that God said. I just echo them. It is good. Then God blessed me and you and the WWW, the whole wide world, with a new day, a new year, a new year. And I thank God for this blessing of a new day, a new year. Just a little more time and a little while longer to try and make what has come into this space, this new space from yesterday, an extension of yesterday, just to try and make it just a little bit better. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Kareem, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain, Cash. God has blessed us this morning to be able to pick up the word and proceed to Brother Luke. We ain't through with Brother Luke yet. We're now on chapter 22, and I think we'll go verses 1 through 6. Verses 1 through 6. Judas, yes, Judas, agrees to betray Jesus. Now, the feast of unleavened bread, called the Passover, was approaching, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law were looking for some way to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. Then Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, one of the 12. Then Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, one of the 12. And Judas went to the chief priest and the officers of the temple guard and discussed with them how he might betray Jesus. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. He consented and watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present. There were a couple of things that popped out at me immediately. Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, and he looked for a chance to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present. Notice the last 4 letters in Judas's name, Iscariot, R-I-O-T, riot. And then crowd, when no crowd was present. We often associate riot with a crowd. But here, Judas Iscariot was looking for a time when there was no crowd. So, the advice that I am getting from Brother Luke on this day, not just for a New Year's resolution, but for a way of life, a way of living it day by day. The word boundaries. Laverne, set your boundaries. Be very careful who you allow to cross the line. into not just your inner space, you know, but your inner space, your heart. Does not necessarily have to be a crowd. Ponder these words. Go back over and read these verses 1 through, what did I say, 6. I will certainly keep these words embraced within the palms of my prayers all day long. Yes, for just a little while longer and a little more time. Setting boundaries, and a riot does not always have to be in a crowd, with a crowd. Yes, embraced here all day long. Boundaries. Yes, so that just before evening, we will be blessed to hear God say, "It is good." This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. And right now, I am prepared. I'm ready to just get on up. You got it. And go on out and do what thus says the Lord. Not necessarily in a crowd. Not necessarily in a crowd, but with borders, boundaries. Yes. So come on. I want you to go with me today. Please. Come on. Let's just get on up and go on out and do what thus says the Lord. And if we do what thus says the Lord, we will still have time for a little fun. So let's just do it.